Hey Claire, how are you doing? My name is Courtney. In this video, I wanted to cover a few things that your practice can do to help bring in new pet owners to your business. And the reason I'm doing this is because as a former vet technician, I know exactly how slammed, front doors can get. And visibility is typically the last thing on anybody's mind or any interest at all in doing it. So I wanted to help in any way that I can. I did notice a massive growth opportunity for you guys in the Richmond area, and so I wanted to show you how to claim it. If this video helps, I'd love to chat. If not, no worries. I just wanted to help out. So let's hop right on in. First thing I like to cover is content. Now, with content, Google does prefer for studies have shown that Google prefers for there to be at least 1,500 words on the homepage, and the reason why is because this gives Google a great idea of where you guys sit. If you have enough information on there for people to go on, it tells them what you do, tells them if you helps them to show if you're trustworthy, right? So in this content, you want to have what are known as keywords, which I'm pretty sure you are more familiar with, so I won't go too in-depth with it. But you want to have these keywords placed on the website. And not only do you want them placed, you want them to be placed appropriately. So just to give you an idea, everything that you see highlighted, from top to bottom, icons, images, logos, all of those things are very important for having keywords embedded into them, right? Because this is what people are searching up. This is what's going to attract people to you. So having these type of things are very important. And actually, where's it at? Just to give you an idea of how much content. So copy is, let's see. All right. So at the moment, you guys are sitting at about 920 words on your own page. It's not terrible, not bad. It's easy to bump that up to higher and more. But you want to be able to have. You don't want to have just any type of keywords on there, right? You want to have intentional ones, and I'll go into more detail about what I mean with that. And throughout this video, I will be, going through one of your top competitors just for a reference, just to give you an idea of everything. So River City Veterinary Hospital is who I'll be going through. So we're going to take a quick look at, some keywords, right? So you guys are currently have about 620 keywords underneath your belt. And that is you guys are bringing in about close to 2K visitors to your website per month. That is not how many people are booking with you guys, but just how many people have clicked on your website. So taking a little glance at some of just the top keywords, won't go too in depth with it. So a little tip on keywords is keywords with your business name are okay. It's good to get your branding name. It's good to get your name out there, and for branding purposes, it's not ideal to rely too heavily on it because not everyone knows your business name, right? So any new people to the area, any people who have never heard of you, it'll be a lot more complicated for them to find you. So that's kind of how it works. You want to be able to choose keywords that are geared towards them. And I'll show you what an example of a good keyword is. Let's see if these guys have any that I can show. So these guys, your top competitor, they're sitting at about 536 keywords, and they're bringing in a traffic of 3,500 per month to their website. So we're just going to take a glance. Probably looks the same, but all right, let's see if we have any more we can see. Okay, this is a good one. This is a good example of a keyword to have, right? And the thing with keywords for a local business, if wanting to attract new people, one of the ways is, your keyword should be basically a service that you do and your location, right? Reasonably priced vet, service, Richmond, VA, location. All right, so that's kind of the gist of how that works. So what I'm going to do next is I actually want to take a keyword just to give you an idea. Take a keyword and then place it into Google. So here is Richmond Veterinary Hospital, Richmond, VA, and then we're just going to cover this page, okay? So this is going to go into the second thing I wanted to cover, and that is citations. What a citation is and why it's important, I will get into that very, very shortly. But first, I wanted to go over this map listing, right? So this map listing is what Google uses to give relevance to a business. So to the left, you'll see a business's name, address, and phone number that are to the left. And the ideal goal is to be in the top 3 results, right? And the reason why is because that's where people click. The higher you are, the more clicks you get, right? And the reason why this is here is because this is an ad that someone paid to be up on Google. And ads, just to be brief, ads can work really, really well if the foundation, which was your website, is dialed in correctly. Otherwise, you'll just be throwing money at something that isn't, ready for it yet, right? So ads can pretty work. And you also want to think about the people who have ad blockers, and some people won't even see stuff like this. So it's not ideal to only just focus on ads for this, but they can work pretty well. So again, you want to be in the top 3 results. The higher you are, the more clicks you get. And in order to get up there, one of the ways to get up there is by having citations, right? So to briefly explain what a citation is, your name, address, and phone number distributed across hundreds of directories, right? So BBB, Yelp, City Star, Facebook, and many, many more. And the goal is you want to have more than your competitor. And the reason why is because Google will see that as a trust factor. Like they see that you're more, legit. You have more basically authority because you're expanding yourself out that much. So they will bump you above your competitor, and with there are tools out there that allow us to see what citations your competitors have, and then you would just go grab those exact ones for you too. But we want to double or triple because we wanted it to take a while for your competitors to catch back up. All right, and then last thing I would like to cover is basically backlinks. So those are the last thing I wanted to cover with you guys. And this is basically just a power move for your websites and just to get more authority for you guys into the door. So think of a backlink as basically a vote of confidence that articles, blogs, organizations, anything that links back to you guys, right, is considered a backlink. And a backlink is when one website links to another website online. And the thing with backlinks is to get up in this area right here, you want to be in the top 3 results. And the reason why is the same as above. The higher you are, the more clicks you get. And in order to get up here, you want to have what are known as backlinks, right? You want to have these. And you want to have these from the things that I mentioned, articles, blogs, and everything. And this is your vote of confidence. This is them basically telling Google, hey, these guys are trustworthy. They're really good at what they do, and I highly recommend them. Google's going to see that and then bump you guys up. And the thing with backlinks, though, is that not all of them are created equal. There are some that are a lot more powerful than others. There are others that won't do anything for you. So because you guys are in the animal care industry, you will want backlinks that are related to that field, right? So something from like a blog talking about veterinary practices to get flea tick prevention from, right? That is something like that is a lot more effective linking to you guys versus something, like a Pizza Hut. So that's kind of the gist of how that works. And just heading back over here to SEMrush just to take a look. So you guys are sitting at about 690 backlinks at the moment. Not terrible. And then your top competitor is sitting at about 748, which honestly is not that difficult to catch back up depending on, the power of theirs, right? But how to actually catch up to them and how to actually bridge that gap, with tools like SEMrush, I'm able to click on and view all of their backlinks, meaning that I can go and grab those exact same, the exact same backlinks that are working for them, for you guys, because if it worked for them, why wouldn't it work for you, right? So with backlinks is quality over quantity is what you want to focus on, right? So that's pretty much it for this video. Just wanted to make it short, sweet, straight to the point. And with this information I provided, you can go ahead and do it yourself. Totally fine with that. If you instead want to, discuss it with someone who's done it a bunch of times and it actually has a background in animal care, I'd be more than happy to sit down and chat with you. If you can give me a call or text at 218-517-5513, I look forward to hearing from you. Have a great day. Bye.